did now.
Turn the sound on. Great. Because the struggle was real. Definitely didn't have the sound on. But we're waiting on people to join. I'm trying to share it. I don't know if you told people that we were actually doing a show today and maybe they ought to watch.
Sure did.
You told people they should watch the show?
I did. Always. Every Thursday.
Do you?
Because people are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing a show today. Oh, yeah. And that's the whole conversation. And when I meet random people, like I think somebody might be following us on YouTube now because I told them earlier today that I have a podcast and they were immensely interested.
Oh, this is a girl, isn't it?
Why I gotta be a girl?
Because they were immensely interested?
Yeah, that's true.
It sounded like it was a girl.
Yeah, it was. It was a young lady.
All right, I'm ready to go now. Sorry, I had to do my little setup stuff. Hey, you guys.
Oh, damn.
What?
You said I'm not in the frame.
But you're never in the frame. That's what I'm saying. It's him. It's not me. I'm fully in the frame all the time, and I make sure I'm in the frame. This guy doesn't give a fuck. No matter how much I try to frame him up, he winds up over there on the other side of the room. I don't think he wants to be in the picture with me.
Of course I.
No, he doesn't. Hold on. We're going to slide it more his way. Is that your way? Go. There's more of Isaac. Ta-da!
Anyway, today is Thursday.
And it's 10ish.
And that means it's time for bourbon and pancakes.
Look at you. You're getting better.
I'm getting better.
I feel like it's a very, very simple intro that certain people fuck up every single week.
Certain people, there's only two of us.
We're going to say certain people. We know who it's not.
I'm pitching you right now.
What?
Hey, Karima.
What am I supposed to hit? What do you want? What am
I do this. I press these, and then you do the salutations.
Hey, Karima. Why does he do things differently? Every week he does stuff different and then expects me to know what the fuck he's doing. Angie, yes, it's fucking Thursday. Don't you love Thursdays?
You know, it's still my favorite.
I love Thursdays.
Still my favorite day.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Of the whole week? Of all the days?
Mm-hmm. It's top two.
There's only so many days. Now I just dropped down.
No, it's definitely top two. Definitely. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
She said you look good. I agree.
I try. It's a struggle.
I have a nice looking host. I feel
like he's fishing for compliments that I'm not going to give him right now.
What? No.
I've given him 2 compliments already today, and I feel like at this point he feels like they should keep coming.
No, 2 is good.
I have no more. I really didn't have the 2. He just seemed like he was in a bad mood, so I was like,
really? I sound like that, bro? I was in a bad mood. I'm in a wonderful mood. I feel great. Why are you looking at me like that?
So
the toast.
Oh yes, the toast. It's my you thought I was ready?
I didn't think you were ready.
Why would he say? See, this is what I'm talking about. This type of shit. I said, "Come on, let's do the toast." And he's like, "Oh, you ready?" Yes, we got to do this every fucking week. He came up with the shit in our wonderful bourbon and pancake glasses, which I didn't promote this week, but we got like 10 of them left, I think, something like that. And I kind of need some people to buy. There are some particular people. I'm gonna send a goddamn link because why haven't you bought one yet? What the fuck's going on with you that you haven't bought a bourbon and pancakes glass?
The fuck?
Listen, we are going to toast to family.
Family?
Yes. You know there's more.
Yeah, no. I
just looking at that like, okay, all right, family. Family is not the family that you're born into. It's the family that you choose for yourself.
I dig that. I can toast that. You have to.
You got relatives and then you got family.
You have to craft and curate your own family. Sometimes. I mean, you can take what you have. You can
keep some of the people you came with, but who has a family with exactly perfect family members where you would keep them all? No, there's always someone that should go in the garbage.
Well, you know what?
Replace them with somebody else.
We got an extended family, don't we?
The Bourbon and Pancakes family.
Specially crafted and curated.
Because they like bourbon and pancakes and us.
Right, exactly. David said, what it do, y'all?
What's happening?
What up? Jermaine, see, I said it was going to be a thing.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to keep up a persona with you guys,
Jonathan. Mr. Hawkins, what's going on?
Feel like it's expected for the girls to be out.
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
What are we doing?
Oh, well, here we go. I support you. Send the link.
Thank you.
Oh, you should drop the link in there.
What?
I don't know.
I'm not ready. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
In the middle of the fucking show. Why don't you drop a link in the comments? I will message you. Thank you so much, Jumbo. You know I love you.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
He wasn't being helpful at all.
Jonathan is in this bitch.
What up, Jonathan? I did not bring you a spoon. You slick need one. But I feel like... Are you going to pour?
Yeah.
Great. So I'm fucking up the pancakes, but I did the best I could.
It's all good.
You know.
Let's see what we got here. So there's a bowl full of...
Just put it on the pancakes.
But they might
not
wanna...
that much. Damn. This is why you need a spoon. No, stop.
Oh, you know what? I didn't use my fork yet.
You could. I'm like, stop what you're doing. Just get some strawberries and move on. At least I don't have to play the what is it game. It's strawberries, people.
I got that part, definitely.
Strawberries. Thank you. Get up. Oh, he wears me out. I don't know if y'all know how much he wears me out, but it's an excessive amount. He wears me out, man.
Yo, what up? Says Daryl.
What up, Daryl?
What up?
All right. Pancakes. We're going to let him try the pancakes. I'm going to bring the pancake closer to me.
Definitely.
Then I'm going to eat the pancakes.
Let's see how this goes.
I found out. So every Thursday when I make the pancakes, only one of my children consistently eats the pancakes. And that's little Larry Jr. So today, I'm in there making the pancakes. He's like, I'm getting pancakes tonight? Yeah, of course. He's like, the best syrup was the one where it tasted a whole lot like bourbon.
He's an alcoholic now.
I was like, what you talking about, son? You know that one where it was like, I'm not saying that the bourbon tastes good because, bourbon is nasty. I'm like, how would you know that, son?
He's just telling them.
Right. I'm like, son. I mean, I hadn't had alcohol before. Son. So apparently he comes to have pancakes with us so he can quell his alcoholic urges every Thursday.
Which I feel partly responsible for, to be honest.
Do you?
Had we not created this whole thing, because again, it started off as a joke, and he's like, we're just gonna play it. Now your son might
like alcohol a little more than he ought to at 17.
Might need to enroll in AA. I don't know if you enroll. Do you enroll?
Once a week.
You might need to fill that paperwork out. Or you just
sometimes my bourbon do be a little shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I'm joking. It do, but I don't think it's him. It'd be other people's.
No, just strawberry and bananas.
Very good, baby. Look, you know what? Today, his palate, it was purified, and he's like, yeah, strawberry and bananas.
I got that.
Good job.
It was immediate too. I'll let you do your thing with the story, but I was like, I know what this is. I got this shit.
Good job. I'm so proud of him. He never gets it right. And today, I should have a prize or something because he got it right.
That would be a good incentive.
I think so for you to try harder. Because you do a terrible job of guessing the pancakes. Fucking me up.
I'm like, is it cardamom or is it nutmeg? I don't know. It's a lot of different flavors be going on sometimes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I just want you to get the main ones though. Yeah, pull out the main flavors. Anyhow, listen. We are. You want to read comments?
A couple because we got few
comments.
Oh wait,
I was so ready to get into the topic. I was like,
just a couple. Just read that for me.
Let's chat about.
Okay.
So, what's this episode of Bourbon and Pancakes about? See, perfect segue. I don't know why you picked that one when you said we're going to read a couple comments.
Because I guess He's
killing me.
It's fine. It's okay.
Ooh, look at us. We're struggling today. The struggle is real. Listen.
What do I do?
Listen, no, we're going to do it real fast.
I know, but can I do it without the...
Yeah. Push the button.
If I click that, it's going to do it.
It's going to do it? We'll start a new one. Start there.
Okay.
There you go.
Got you.
Today you get special. You going to type it?
You got it.
No, you going to do it.
Okay.
Oh.
Stall.
He's doing the best he can, and I'm doing the best I can. Listen, it's a special Thursday. You know why? You can't talk and type. That's what you just did.
I said why.
It was a real quiet why.
It was dramatic. It was a dramatic why. Like why? Why?
No, it's too late. You fucked it up. It doesn't matter why it's special anymore. Maybe I'll tell y'all later.
All right. So into the segue.
This is the worst segue.
It's not the worst
in the history of segues.
No, we've had worse segues. Our topic is.
Why you make it scroll already? This was a 2-part thing.
Well, this is happening when we skip a week or two. It don't matter. It's already fucking scrolling. Let's just roll with it.
I don't like that shit. It's some shit I don't like in life.
That's the shit I don't like.
I wasn't going there.
I feel like that's where you're going.
I was not going there.
I felt like we had a thing.
I wasn't going there. But listen, it's like, it's a few things, Isaac, that you the one said you had a list.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
but you said Isaac, like you had specific things. Okay. No, you know what though?
We haven't finished the sentence. Isaac, what are a few things that you don't like when you're dating or about women or the relationship type shit? 5 things.
5 things. I have a lot. So.
Oh, you have more than 5.
Yeah.
Well, start with 5.
Well, yeah. You know what I think though? What I found out about myself. I didn't think that I was like a picky person. Do I seem like a picky
He's
person?
hilarious.
Do I seem picky?
Yes. Y'all tell me, does he seem picky? I don't know how, y'all probably don't know him all that well, but from what you've seen, if you had to say was somebody picky or not picky,
which one
would it be him?
Yeah. Well, all right. So as I thought about it, and I'm going to condense it down a little bit. It's not a lot of superficial stuff, which I'm glad about, but there's quite a few superficial things that I'm like, I didn't know that was something I don't like. And you know what really sticks out first?
Okay.
You know what I don't like?
What don't you like?
The shit I don't like is the little furry flip-flops. I don't like them. I
didn't think that's what you were going to say. I had no idea what he was going to say, but I was not expecting furry flip-flops.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Fuck
what
those.
The fuck?
No, because it's different.
Why do you keep talking to me like I'm stupid? Are we going to do this week?
I don't think that you're stupid. Just having a conversation.
Furry flip-flops. You ever seen them? I live in Atlanta. Yeah, I know what the fuck a furry flip-flop is.
I hate those.
Why would you say that?
I hate them so much. I might have all my 5.
So I'll go with shoes too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like a guy that only wears sneakers. Or only wears dress shoes. Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, I know.
Or only wear, like, can you have some fucking diversity on your feet? Why does it have to be, you got this one pair of shoes. This is what I do. I only wear boots. Why? Only wears Timberlands. What the fuck?
Okay, so let's expound because we both.
Are we going to expound?
Just a little bit.
I'm following your lead.
Yeah, no, we both have footwear issues. So
that's not an issue. Is that an issue?
Yeah, we're making an issue. We don't like these things. We take issue with it.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but okay.
I don't know if that makes it an issue. I mean, an issue sounds strong. It sounds like a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let me rephrase it this way. So I feel like if I meet you with furry flip-flops, I probably won't talk to you.
Okay.
Now, but if I meet you in a different way and then you have furry flip-flops, I might settle for that. Like if you have a pair.
So with me, since I wouldn't know the first time I met you. It would be something that would definitely have to happen over time. But if I figure out like 6 months down the road, I ain't seen you in nothing but soft shoes, I don't like that.
Is that a deal breaker though?
Yeah, kind of, sort of, like almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So yeah, me too.
I don't know if it's full on deal breaker. There's probably gonna be something else wrong with you. But once I get through with all the other shit that's wrong with you, and all you wear is soft shoes, all you wear is fucking Argyle socks and dress shoes with your jeans, I don't like that.
I don't know if I should say fuck you for that statement. I'm not wearing Argyle socks though. I don't have those.
I feel like you would.
No, I don't really like Argyle socks.
I feel like you might though.
I had a pair and I didn't like them, and I don't have them anymore. And that's not the point. So that's a deal breaker. So another thing for me, I don't like a humorless woman.
Humorless.
If you're not funny, if you don't have some sense of humor of some sort, I can't.
She got to be funny?
She got to be relatively funny, yeah. I don't like, I hate a drag, boring.
I feel like I'm just gonna
You know
keep
what I
feeding
mean?
off of him because I actually don't like the opposite. An extra funny motherfucker that is always cracking a fucking joke. It'll be a very serious moment, and then here you go with the ha shit. I don't like that shit. Fuck out of here with the funny man bullshit. And you wouldn't think that because I have a lot of friends that are comedians. But the thing about comedians is that they're funny on stage, and most of them are not funny off stage. So it works. We're cool. We can have regular conversations and interactions and shit. But motherfuckers who just the class clowny, always being extra and laughy jokey and making jokes at inappropriate times, fuck that and fuck you. I don't like it.
I agree. I will say
No. You need funny.
No. I think if you go too
You
far,
need humor.
Everything.
You just said.
Yeah, no.
Why are you changing your stance?
I'm not changing.
Stick with it. You like funny bitches. I know funny bitches. You want me to introduce you to one?
Could you?
Sure.
Which one?
I don't know. A funny bitch.
Okay.
I know a lot of them.
We'll discuss that offline. I suppose.
I think you might want a few more qualifications.
But we get in there.
Okay.
So she can't have flip flops. So she's funny with flip flops. That's a contradiction for me. That clashes.
I got it. Flip flops. Funny. Go. What else you don't like?
I don't like uncultured motherfuckers. Now that could be broad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like people who don't know things.
Sounds a little broad.
Yeah, a little bit. But you just know something else other than just what's just basic. If you're like, okay, I like science and you're into that, but you don't know about politics, that's cool. Or if you're like, I'm really into politics, but I don't really know a lot about chemistry, that's fine. Or I'm really, really into business, but I don't really know about, that's fine. Just know some other shit well and have a little bit more of a broad experience. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm
trying to get where you're going.
I just don't like people who don't know shit. So ignorant motherfuckers. Does that make sense?
That's a lot better.
And willful ignorance. Like
willfully ignorant motherfuckers.
Determined not to learn shit. Don't like that.
Okay.
I've known a few.
I don't like that shit.
Not for long, but I've run into a couple.
Willfully ignorant.
Motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. I don't really have an opposite of that.
I would hope. I love a nigga that don't know nothing.
Boy, I love me an ignorant motherfucker, boy. That's
can't spell, can't read. Like, okay, all right. I don't think that's.
I need to feel intellectually superior. I can't get my rocks off. That's not me. That's fucked up.
Do you have an addition, a compliment to that?
To willfully ignorant? I don't like a fucking know-it-all. So I guess that is the opposite. I hate a motherfucker who thinks they know everything about everything. And even if you're smart and you know shit, don't negate the fact that I might know some shit too. Because I'm a know-it-all, which is probably why I don't like it. So this is me being transparent. So yeah, I hate a motherfucker that think they know every fucking thing. Unteachable motherfucker. I don't like that.
Uncoachable. You don't like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I dig that. Is it my turn again?
Yes. You said you had a list.
Okay, all right. I don't like, and I think this is a common theme for me. I think I've said this like 3 or 4 times. I don't like
he goes.
The lack of ambition. I don't like it.
What's that mean? I think we did talk about this.
A little bit.
Was it a personal conversation? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Lack of ambition. You have to give us more. What does that mean?
You ain't got to.
Don't eat pancakes. Give the.
Why can't I eat pancakes?
Because then you be talking with your mouth open. Come on. Right. Tell the story.
So you don't have to necessarily want to conquer the world like me, right? But you should want something more than what you have. A higher education, maybe a business, maybe I don't know, maybe a certificate of some sort. I don't know what it is, but some type of drive and passion to attain something more than what you have. That's all.
What if somebody has everything they want and they're comfortable?
Yeah, I don't like that. No. Okay. There's always something else. For me.
Well, for me.
I don't like comfortable motherfuckers.
I don't
like content motherfuckers. Nah, I'm not done. I got more adjectives.
Right.
No, I'm done. I have no more adjectives.
I don't like a motherfucker that puts their career or the attainment of money in front of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that shit. Like, there is so much more to life than being stuck slaving at some job / pursuing your dream to the extent of fucking up your personal relationships, only being focused on having money and never focused on all the other things that don't cost money / I just that's not me. That's not my thing. I think money is like, it's good. It's a tool. You need it to get through life. But it's not the most important tool. And it's definitely not something where it's like, oh, I got to get money. And I can't sleep until I get money. I got to wake up getting money. I got to, that hustle. Hey.
Right.
Sit down and watch a show. Let me suck your dick or something. Sit down. I don't like that.
I could dig
You want to read some comments? I think it's a good time.
Nah, yeah, this is a good
to read some comments.
Hold on a second. There's a couple things
Okay.
we were kind of going on. About
We carried on for a bit, yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah. What y'all don't like? That's what's supposed to be in the comments. I don't know if anybody said that.
Get into that.
Go ahead.
I seen a lady in court today with furry flip-flops.
Furry flip-flops are for court. I didn't know if you knew that. That is proper attire.
Well, first of all, fuck that lady. No offense, lady. But fuck you,
I feel like that is offensive.
Well, is
some offense there.
It's an objective fuck you. Like, no offense.
I feel like you want her to be offended.
No.
I think you do.
Lady.
I think you're very against these flip-flops with the fur on them.
I don't have a picket sign or the time.
I think you would get one.
If I had the time. I don't think
no more furry flip-flops.
Fuck them. Pet peeves.
What you don't like?
We need the pet peeves. So, he said, damn, that would leave Candace Owens out. No humor.
I think Candace is funny. You don't think she has a sense of humor?
Yeah, no, I
think she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, it doesn't have to be like hilarious. Like, you ain't got to be no stand-up motherfucker. But let me just elaborate a little bit. When I say humor, the ability to see things lightly. I don't like intense seriousness about everything. Like, that drives me insane because I'm a lighthearted person, aren't I?
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty light. I'm not that intense. So I like to just enjoy things. And if everything's fucking serious all the time, it drives me insane. What are you saying? You see? I'm going to play this back. I don't know what you said, but you was mouthing some shit. And I don't know if I agree with it. But okay. Jonathan says, willful ignorance is like the thing these days. Hashtag MAGA. Or MAGA, depending on what side of the country you live on. But is it a trend? Or is just motherfuckers just don't know stuff?
Willful ignorance? I feel like people do kind of live in a bubble, and I think that we're able to create a bigger bubble for ourselves because everything is catered toward what you like. So, like your social media, you can only have the friends that agree with you. And so then you just create this bubble for yourself, and then you become the willfully ignorant because you've surrounded yourself without a diverse bunch of opinions. And then when you step outside of that bubble, you sound ignorant.
Real quick, before I jump to this other comment, Renika's in the house. Hey, Renika.
Hey, Renika.
How are you? I appreciate you coming through. Maybe this wasn't a good segue to that. But I feel like it needs to be addressed because I feel like you might have something to say about that. David says all women
are not know-it-alls. Because for me, a know-it-all kind of needs to know something. It's a lot of ignorant bitches out here. Mm-hmm. So that's the only caveat to that. Most women who know some things will let you know they know them, but like if you just stupid and you think you right all the time, that's not the same thing for me.
I feel like I should say, I want to know your opinion on this because it was addressed to you directly. Damn, Lily. Guess Dr. Umar Johnson would be out, huh?
I think you already know I don't fuck with that dude. So, no.
Yeah.
No to Umar. And not because of him being a know-it-all. It's because he's a sexist.
There's a lot of
misogynistic, wannabe, polygamist, homophobic, but possibly with homosexual tendencies because you're always trying to do only things with boys. Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. We're going to have to.
I mean,
I'm saying.
What? Who brought it up? You bring it up, you're going to get what I got.
I know. Now we got to go to war with the I mean, I'm fine with it.
I just feel like people that are like that, you usually find out that there's some latent homosexuality going on.
I don't disagree with nothing you said. I'm just saying you roll up your sleeves. My sleeves already rolled up. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying
just put it out there, and we have to go to war. I'm fine. I'm just letting you know. This might have to turn into something else. Damn it.
What?
Well, David said he doesn't like people.
I don't like people, so at all. I don't like none of the people. Fuck them. Fuck people.
And Tia.
Hey, Tia. The know-it-alls that don't know. Yeah, that don't count.
That's hilarious.
I definitely don't like that shit. I don't think anybody likes that shit.
But that's usually what happens, though, right?
No. There are some know-it-alls who actually know. And therefore, they want to give that input. And I think it starts there and then becomes a kind of almost egotistical thing where, no, I know the answer. I always know the answer. And then it gets to a point where you can't be wrong and you become unteachable. And that's what I don't like.
I don't know, my experience.
You got something else that you don't like? You said you had a list. I want to hear this list. Run it.
No, okay. So you know what I don't like, and I don't mean it necessarily politically, but I don't like conservative. Women are not attractive to me.
So women that possibly only wear turtlenecks and go to church every Sunday and want to be like they have like the perfect manners and they don't cuss and they don't have sex before marriage. That's probably why you don't like them. It's the premarital sex, isn't it?
No, it's not the premarital sex. It's not just the premarital sex. It's not only that. No, I'm just playing. It's not.
I feel like that's on the list. That. I think that's what he doesn't like.
We said this earlier. Remember, like earlier episodes. Feel free to go back and search the archives because we have a fucking archive now.
We do. We have a lot of episodes.
I don't like conservative people because it feels like they want to say or they want to do, but they just can't. I can't. I don't like that. Like, do what you want or say what you want to say. Like, just get it out.
So to not say conservative, because some people with conservative values or conservative type people are okay with me. For me, it's people who don't see other options. So short-sighted people who feel like I have to do this thing or I have to, you know what I'm saying? They can't see. There's always another option. It's like, it's two things. I said this earlier. There are two things that I have to do, and there's only two.
Be black and die.
Thank you for knowing that. I cannot change my color. I'm going to be black and one day I'm going to die. So somebody throws in, and you got to pay your taxes. No, the fuck I do not. I don't have to pay my taxes. I don't have to pay my bills. I don't have to rent a house or buy a house. I don't have to take care of my kids. I don't have to go to school. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to do nothing. Stay black.
And die.
Die. That's all I got. And so people who don't see the plethora of options that are in front of them, they're like, well, I got to go to work because I got to do this and that. And then hey, you could start a business. You could work somewhere else. Yeah. You could do a lot of things. People are really like, they stay, I don't like people with boxing. I don't like that.
Well, okay. So
I don't like that shit.
So I'll raise that up a little bit.
No, you don't need to raise it up. You're the one, you pitching, I'm hitting.
Oh. Well, what if
you can't hit it back? Like, I hit it, then you gonna be out in the outfield with a bat and smack it back toward me. No, that's not how it works.
First of all, I don't like to be put in the box. You just said that. I don't like to be in the box.
But if we're gonna play baseball, you just said we're playing baseball.
I didn't say that.
You pitch. You said I'm pitching.
You can pitch.
Are we playing badminton? What are we playing?
You can pitch in different things.
What game are we playing?
We making it up as we go. Because I don't like to be in a box. To your point, I don't like to be in a fucking box. So if I pitch it and you hit it, I'm gonna catch it and pitch it.
I want y'all to wear me out.
Am I?
Kinda.
Okay.
You're supposed to be just to run the list, bruh.
You kind of threw me off. Okay, so the other thing was, I don't like.
Let me tell you what I don't like. Why?
I don't like being interrupted when I'm trying to say some shit. Right?
Let me tell you what I don't like.
Most unattractive thing.
I don't like.
Are you looking at me? Did I do something?
I feel like I'm gonna offend him.
I feel like you're gonna offend me too. What the fuck you gonna say?
I can't do it because you're gonna get offended.
Text it to me first, or write it on something else first.
Never mind. Go ahead. What'd you have?
We want to talk about this offline.
Maybe.
You're gonna fucking fight.
What?
What is up with that?
Just go ahead.
All right. I don't like. What would you call it? A stressful motherfucker? A dramatic, drama inducing.
Okay.
I don't know what that word would be. Is that the word?
Oh.
We had a pre-show and
you don't like dramatic motherfuckers.
A lot more alcohol than I thought, but so I don't have words. Yeah, I don't like drama. So any drama inducing. Yeah, I can't do that. I think I'm
I put straight bourbon in the strawberries. Like I didn't cook it.
Is that why I can't have a vocabulary today? I
do that sometimes. Jesus. Gotta get your alcohol intake up.
Yeah, my alcohol blood level thing is obviously I can't even think of
comments.
Words. But does that make sense?
Read the comments.
I'm about to
dramatic motherfuckers. You don't like it.
You gonna read it?
Mm-mm. No, I can't barely see.
That's true. I keep forgetting. Jonathan says
he like me to tell y'all every week that I'm blind. I don't know why.
I want you to see, and I forget that you can't. When I was in the dating arena, I didn't like women who were mean to kids or older people.
Okay.
I mean, I dig that, but what lady is mean to kids and older? Well, I've seen the ones that are later to kids, but not older people. Especially mean to kids and older people with disability. Jeez,
that's rough.
Especially. So, is this a one-time thing, or you attract women who are mean to children with disabilities? That seems pretty intense. I don't know how that happens, but I could agree. I think that's horrible. Rough. But just being a mean person in general,
like that.
Even if you're just a mean person, like you don't tip good, you don't give compliments well, and you suck as a human being. Yeah, mean people suck. So I agree with that.
I don't like when a person has the answer.
You can read. You couldn't read the other one, but you can read this one.
That one was slightly smaller because there were more words.
Okay. All right.
Why are you like this?
Fair enough. I feel like it was the same.
Do you want to read it?
I don't like when a person has. I didn't want to read it.
I don't like when a person has the answer or solution, but they don't tell you. The do your research types. I am half and half with those types of people. Because sometimes you kind of do need to do your research. Like I'm not going to give you a dissertation on something. I may give you the short answer. But the types where, because the ones who type to do your research, they really don't know. Those are usually the people who don't even fucking know. That's why they won't tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you check it out? I mean, I heard it. I went and looked, but you didn't really look. You don't know it in your spirit because if you did, you just say it.
Right.
You wouldn't do the whole ring around the rosies. Why don't you Google it? Why don't you look it up? Why don't you? Come on, family.
Yeah. I did.
Not in the middle of a conversation.
I said, damn, help a motherfucker out.
Right.
I agree. Nika says, I don't like people who withhold the truth, closed-minded men with no follow-through, people who lack accountability, microaggressions, and time wasters.
All right.
That's
I like that list.
A hell of a list. I can agree with those things. I think I have one or two of those. So
listen, I don't like that shit. I definitely don't like time wasters. Mm-hmm. They're probably at the top of my list of I don't like motherfuckers.
I don't know if I've ever had enough. I think it's different for women potentially, maybe, but I don't know if I've had a time waster because I tend to cut people off quick. For me,
a woman that wastes your time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you would attract that type of woman. There's only a couple of types that are time wasters, and I don't think you would attract them. And if you did, you wouldn't entertain them.
Mm-hmm.
So like Instagram model types, where I'm out here and I'm, number one draft pick. There's this guy, that guy that wants my attention, and I gotta be focused on my social media or whatever. Those type of people, they may get into a situation with you and then waste your time. Not all of them. I'm just saying that's a prototype. And then maybe someone who was too old or too young. That's about all I can think of. But I don't think you would entertain it. Hey, Nicole.
Oh, okay. We had a comment up. Jonathan says, what about people who aren't open-minded enough to try new things? Is that a pet peeve for you too?
Not necessarily. It depends. I don't often try new things. I feel like I've tried a lot of things throughout my life. So if you want to throw something new at me, I might not. I don't really hold that against people. It kind of depends on why you don't want to try the new thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think the closed-minded, like you said, it's the articulation or the understanding of the why. It has to be a really good reason though. It has to be a really good reason. Because I've had to. I don't like it. Why you don't like it? I just don't. All right, cool. We can't.
That's a perfectly good
That is
reason.
not a good
What
reason.
was it they didn't like? Give me an example.
I'm big on food.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I knew it was. I knew when he said it. I knew it was food related. I don't like chickpeas. Why not? Because I don't.
But no, it's not even like.
Do I have to explain the texture or the taste?
No. Because we're not talking about like, oh, I have had chickpeas before, and I think
I don't like how they look, so I don't want to put it in my mouth.
And then I had
don't like it.
Had a lot of jokes to follow
don't
that.
like it at all.
It's still a dumb reason.
I don't like how it looks.
That's a dumb reason.
So I didn't want to put it in my mouth.
Whatever. I'm just saying. I've had those experiences. I don't like it. And that, again, that could be my, like, I have maybe 2 or 3 shallow things, and that's one of them. If you're not I will try new food type of thing, then fuck you.
What if I have allergies?
That's a good reason. That would be a good reason. If you're going.
What if I don't know? It's like I have allergies in general, but I don't know if this.
That's still a good reason. I will give you that. If you're like, I'm allergic to most things in the world, and I don't know if this chickpea will kill me, that is a valid reason. But
I'm allergic to a lot of things.
Whatever. You're not.
Why would you say that? You don't know.
I do know. Nicole says, I don't like men that speak negatively of their exes.
I don't like that shit either. I really, really don't like that shit. Especially if you have nothing positive to say about this person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can say something negative about your ex, but if everything you have to say about them is negative, it makes me wonder about you. I don't really. I remove the focus from the ex and start wondering what's going on with you.
I'll agree with that. I don't have a counter, or I can't raise that one, but I think I agree, because I feel like if you can't, to some degree, be like, it didn't work out, and these are the reasons why, and I did this, and this happened, and kind of give a good outline of the whole situation. If it's just that person's fault, I don't believe that. I never believed that, to be honest. Everybody can't be crazy.
So listen, do you have anything else? Because we're going to wrap it down up.
No, you said 5. I think that's good. I think it's good. I think most of mine weren't that shallow, but I kind of realized the fuzzy things is I don't know why it just gets me. Oh, a lot.
And I know this is inappropriate, but we're finna stop, so I may as well throw it out there. I do not like men with small penises.
I knew you was gonna say that. How did
you know I was gonna say that?
Because it's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous. This is true,
and it's the last thing.
These are facts.
Yeah,
but more so, guys with small penises that pretend like they don't know that their penis is small.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Who hurt you?
I was traumatized early in life.
Who tricked you?
I had to learn everything about big dick energy to make sure I would never found out about it again.
I am sorry to hear that.
It's upsetting.
But I could imagine. I mean, I'm sure there's like a percentage of women that are like, oh, I prefer a 3-inch. I don't know. I'm sure there's gotta be. There's 7 billion people in the world and counting. So I'm sure there's gotta be at least a handful of people that are like, I prefer. But I think your sentiment is carried through most of your female species. I think y'all.
That's why I added on the ones who pretend like they don't know.
So
like if you know and you compensate for it, meaning that you need to pay, or you need to, you need to do something here. What's that?
I don't know why.
I'm trying to be serious.
I know you are.
This is serious.
It sounds intense. I don't know. It sounds interesting.
We talking about shit we don't like. I don't like that shit.
I know, but you were like, they gotta pay for stuff. It sounds like they're like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pay for them.
Right. What the fuck else are you gonna do? Yes. Let me tell you something.
Is it a story?
Do you want the story or not?
It's not like a story.
You know what? I was gonna give y'all a great story. He ruined it.
No, I was like, I was excited. Like, it's a story. That's what I was saying. And like, not like, oh, it's a story. I was like, oh, it's a story. Tell the fucking story. We got a couple minutes. You got like literally 3 minutes to tell the story. I want to hear the story. They want to hear the story. Everyone wants to hear the story. Go ahead.
It was this guy, right?
You gotta tell it anyway. There was no scenario where she was not gonna tell the story. I just want to let everybody know that.
every time we got together, he would try to get me like drunk, like really drunk. And I knew there was something to it. I felt like the first time I almost felt like he put something in my drink, which is horrible. But I just got really sick when I got home. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been like I had I think I had 1.5 drinks and I just wasn't feeling right. And I was like, let me get on the fuck up out of here. And I get home and I got like really sick to my stomach type of thing. And I was like, huh. And I passed out. Listen, I feel like he put something in my drink. I don't know that to be true, so I ain't gonna say he did, but I think he might have. That said, every time we was together, it'd be like, oh, let's drink, let's do this, something to distract and all that. And then come to find out, like, dude, he had like a micro penis. I had never seen anything like this in my life. Like, it was the kind of penis that looked like a disability. Oh, no. And yeah, but you know that. Yeah, so why are you pretending like you don't know that? So then he offers, he's like, well, let's do some drugs and we can go to the Starship and get some toys. I don't want to do drugs and go get toys to have sex. That's not necessary, sir. And you knew that it was fucked up like that. I'm saying, what?
No,
what?
The reason why it's funny.
Why is this funny for you? This is serious.
Hold on, because look. Oh no, he knew. Yeah, he knew.
Oh, he knew.
The reason why it's funny is because, and again, I feel like.
So why are you pretending like you're normal? There should be a disclosure.
I feel like we all attract certain types of people.
Oh, so now you're saying I attract micro penis people? No. What you trying to say? I attract the men with small penises?
I'm going to flesh this out. Let me just say my point.
Me with the giant ass attracts the people with the small penises.
That's not what I was going to. Let me flesh it out. Let me work on this. Sense. Let me work on this hypothesis.
Go ahead.
All right. So what I'm saying is that you attract people who have a distorted reality, an augmented reality of sorts. Because remember the guy who got struck by lightning?
I do remember the guy who got struck by lightning.
It's the same
disclosure, story. People.
They don't know.
You got struck by lightning. You know your hand is shriveled up.
They don't know the story. Everybody.
You got a hump in your back.
Unfortunately,
you knew all that shit.
And these people might be fans. So micro penis guy and humpback dude, we appreciate your support if you're watching the show. No one knows who you are, but we know who you are. And it's perfectly fine.
I know who the fuck you are.
The point I'm trying to say is that, like, how...
But my thing is, like, if you're going to bust out a micro penis, where it's a condition, like this...
You bust out a micro penis? That don't sound like it's not like an oxymoron. You can't bust out.
Oh, you can bust out anything.
Like you kind of like...
If you're going to bust out a little micro penis, you should make sure, like, we only had, like, maybe 3 or 4 interactions. You need to make sure this chick like you, like, a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to damn near be in love with you before you bust that out and expect me to do all these accommodations for your dick. No, this is inappropriate. Why are you laughing? This is serious.
Everybody's laughing. Struck by lightning, right? Daryl, know if you know the story, Daryl, about the guy who was struck by lightning. Goddamn it!
Goddamn Hunchback of Notre Dame is who he was.
He tried to play it off. Same, and that's what I'm saying.
And then he touched me with the bad hand, the shriveled up, fucked up hand. He tried to put it in my back. You know how the guy walks with you and they put your hand in the back? I'm walking like this, like I'm on my tippy toes, like You touched me with that bad hand. And then we were at the restaurant. He's waving the bad hand around, calling for the waiter with the bad hand. Put that shit down. It was so ridiculous. A guy at another table came over to holler at me because he just knew that was my cousin. He was like, you got it. Like, you're not on a date with this guy with the hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Only went on the date to prove that I wasn't shallow, and then I found out that I was.
Renika said this should have been the start of the episode. It was the start of another episode, actually. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like you attract people who have an augmented reality.
That's fucked up. I don't know why you would say that.
I'm just putting the pieces together.
Augmented you said reality.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah. So,
but we all. What else I don't like?
Now you have a list.
I don't. I didn't make a list. I'm joking. But I did have to put that out there because it's upsetting. It's terrible. And I have bad experiences. Why do people want to do that to me?
Hashim's in the house. He said he's late, but he disagreed. I don't think you disagree.
I think you agree with this.
Yeah, well, most of the shit
you agree with this shit.
You play it back.
Tell me what y'all don't like.
Prince said he got to use a strong hand. Never use the bad hand. If you're right-handed, use the right
Telling
hand. If
you.
you're left-handed, use the left. It don't
I'm
matter.
saying I'm talking about waving it around, touching me with it. Put that in your pocket, sir.
We all just want a better life.
He shook my son's hand with that thing.
Oh my God.
Why would you do that? Put that down.
I mean, I don't know. The same reason why.
No, I get that you want to try to normalize that shit, but it looks fucking creepy. Why don't you wait till I'm used to it? What?
I don't know how much alcohol you've had, and I think it's hilarious. But anyway, this is the part where we
Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. I had to do it. I'm sorry.
Not all of our audience is Negroes.
I had to go with that.
I got
The
you.
mass majority are Negroes.
The mass, I would say about 99.9.
Don't disrespect the Negroes.
No, I love the Negroes. They keep us
focused.
They keep us focused?
No, push the buttons. Listen. After we get done with this, I'm going to pour another drink. Definitely pouring another drink. And we're going to do extra bourbon and pancakes. And I'm going to upload it on Friday, not Monday. I did better. Last week, it was like Wednesday. On Friday, I'm going to upload the extra bourbon and pancakes. And you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, Anchor. Listen there. Extra bourbon and pancakes.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm hearing is that we got a few glasses left.
Yes, and we need to sell them.
But we have more than a few people that follow, fuck with us, like us, support us.
Don't have your glass. What you waiting on?
By this time next week.
I really want all of them to be gone. I want to be able to come back and report next week. We don't have no fucking glasses. We sold them all. And now we're coming up with our next merchandising situation.
Right. And we have some other things in the works. But we got to, first things first. So if you've been meaning to get a glass.
Get one.
Just don't. Just get it. Get it now. Don't procrastinate.
Wait, no.
If you already have a glass, there's a lot of ways you can support. Make sure you share the video.
Please.
You can definitely do that.
Like it.
You
Push the buttons.
The video.
Like do all the reactions and shit.
Make people follow the page.
Tell your friends.
Right. We finna launch our.
We need all your cousins, your grandma, your auntie. If you got a great grandma, she would love bourbon and pancakes.
Yeah, back in her day.
I don't know if you know.
That's how you got here.
All the old people.
She wouldn't be a great grandma.
That's always funny to me. What? Yeah, exactly. People act like great grandmas are so righteous. I wouldn't even be alive if she wasn't fucking.
You know what? Honestly, I will say this. I am just glad that my elders didn't have social media. Let me just put it like that. Because like it can be legend. Nobody really knows. But
when I got grown, my grandma started talking to me like I was a regular person. Freaked me out.
I bet it did.
I was like, wait a minute, Grandma.
The younger generation.
You had 2 baby daddies. You was fucking a married man. Oh my God.
Right.
It was too much.
But now all of this shit's gonna be on social media for them to see. So that's gonna be fucked us up. The next generation is screwed because they mama gonna be all.
Listen.
Well, you brought it up. But you can also Cash App $ bourbon and pancake spelled
write it out.
Yeah. Although the brand says ampersand, but the Cash App.
They wouldn't let me use any special characters.
Yeah. So you can do that. But there's a lot of ways to support. So anyway,
support. We're gonna see you guys next week.
We shall.
No, we're not reading comments. We're not reading comments. That's over.
I wasn't gonna.
What are you doing? We're gonna push things. Why are you trying to prolong this?
I wasn't.
We're done.
Gonna push this button. It just was close to the other button.
See you guys later.